Ripple proposes changes to XRP Ledger fees to compete with Ethereum. Find out what's at stake. Special for guardians of the new financial era. The XRP Ledger, XRPL, one of the most efficient networks in the crypto ecosystem, may be about to undergo one of its most important transformations. David Schwartz, Ripple's Chief Technology Officer, CTO, has proposed two crucial changes to the network's transaction fee charging model, with the direct aim of taking on today's largest smart contract blockchain, Ethereum. What's at stake? Today, when a user makes a transaction on the XRP Ledger, they pay a fee set by the worst-case computational scenario. This fee is burned. That is, it disappears, even if the resource usage was minimal. In Ethereum, what is not used in gas is returned to the user. This makes the XRPL less fair for those who are moving small amounts or making microtransactions at scale. This fixed model has been efficient for many years, but in the current scenario, where efficiency, scalability, and competitiveness go hand in hand, it has come to be seen as outdated. CTO David Schwartz's proposal. Schwartz presented two ideas to make the XRPL more fair and competitive. 1. Post-consensus reimbursement model. In this system, the user would still pay an amount upfront as a fee, but after the block consensus, the network would determine what the minimum fee would be to include their transaction. The amount paid above this would be automatically reimbursed. Challenge. For this to work, all validators in the network need to agree on the ideal value of the minimum fee. This is a complex change to the consensus mechanism and requires attention to the risks of network fragmentation. 2. Median reimbursement model. This simpler proposal calculates the median of the fees paid in the transactions of a block. Users who pay above this average would receive a partial refund. Risk. This model could encourage users to artificially inflate their fees to raise the median and receive part of it back, which could create distortions in the system. Why is this important? These changes are not just technical adjustments. They signal a strategic move by Ripple to make the XRP Ledger become more attractive to developers and users, especially in times of growth of Web3. Compete with blockchains such as Ethereum, Avalanche, and Solana, which offer dynamic and more transparent fee structures. Promote greater financial fairness, something especially important in scenarios of economic inclusion and use of micropayments. Technical moment of the network. The proposal comes just as the XRPL is preparing for a major update, version 2.5.0, which includes improvements such as XLS 56 for batch processing of transactions. In other words, it's not just about fees. It's about efficiency, structure, and the future of the network as a true pillar of the new digital economy. Our concerns. How do we ensure that validators reach a fair consensus? What impact might this have on network stability? Will this change be enough to attract developers and capital? How do we avoid manipulations in the median repayment model? Will we be facing a more inclusive and transparent XRPL 3.0 or a split between nodes with different interests? David Schwartz is pointing to a future where the XRP Ledger evolves with the market, without losing its identity as a fast, cheap, and reliable network. But this evolution requires delicate technical decisions and community consensus. The battle against Ethereum and other networks will not be won with speed or marketing alone. It will be with smart innovation, a fair model, and, above all, trust from the user base. Stay tuned for the next video and receive our sincere thanks. You, who are always here, are more than followers. You are brothers on the journey in these times.